Now from T-Mobile Park in Seattle, MLB The Show is on the air. Today, a matchup out of the American League Western Division between the Houston Astros and the Seattle Mariners. Seattle attempt to end a 6-game losing streak. Next. Felix Hernandez will be on the mound for Game 4. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And we are underway from Seattle as the first pitch of the afternoon misses for ball 1. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. They are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's the first out. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
Stepping in, Archie Chan, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
Not a bad season for a rookie. He's really put himself on the map with the way he's hit the ball this year.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Clips the corner of the zone with the sinker for a strike. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Hard sinker misses, 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ground ball foul down the left side. Another 2-2 offering. And another foul ball. And Hernandez won't get him to chase this one. It's a full count now, 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Fouled off.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Guerrero is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Into the box now, Michael Lee. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. Hernandez, commonly known as King Felix, of course. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
3-2 now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. So now the Mariners offense gets to work for the first time. We've got no score. Derek Lowry is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Man, this guy was really rock solid in his last one. 8 solid innings in his last start to pick up the win. We'll see if he can keep it going and make it 2 really good starts in a row.
Digging in, Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Mariners, the shortstop, Trey Turner.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. And he struck him out. And now a quick look at the Mariners starting lineup in this one. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup and one thing jumps out. The fact that there is a ton of swing and miss up and down the lineup. They lead the league in strikeouts, and I'll tell you what, could become a big problem today if this guy's hitting the outside corner.
Stepping into the box, Marte. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball well outside. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. One and 2. Here it comes. And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first. 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
At the plate, Mike Trout. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch on its way. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Back-to-back punch-outs in the bottom of the first. This guy has got his stuff working today. This offense better wake up.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Stepping in now, Nick McHugh, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Pitch outside the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
The 1-1. 2-1.
After two breaking pitches, a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And he misses again. Ball 3.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Here's the 3-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Trout at second with 2 down. Count still full, 3-2. The payoff pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
So striding forward now, Roger Hanna, first at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. First delivery to him on the way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. So far this season, Hanna brings a batting line of barely over 200, so there's certainly some room for improvement there.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
Behind 0-2 now. The pause and the 0-2. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. 2 down, runners at first and second. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. Mariners leave a couple, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Plate number 3. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
The 1-1. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Trout giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Mariners are going to line up defensively. And let's focus on the captain of the defense, Yadier Molina. Future Hall of Famer, ability to control a pitching staff and shut down the opposition's running game.
Now at the plate, number 2, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. No score here as we play inning number 2. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Three and one.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
On a line, that's a base hit.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Next up for the Astros, Nate Walker. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
Guy continues to swing a hot bat. Hit over 300 last month. We'll see if he can keep scorching here in this one.
From the stretch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And Hernandez will go to first, and he'll dive back in. And this catches the outside corner, strike 1.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. And if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
Hernandez readies the 1-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Runners on first with 1 down. Can't connect there. It's 2-2. The 2-2. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. Runners off for second. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 2-2 one more time. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
Into the box, number 30. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball one. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
2 out with the man at first. Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, number 22 on the year, and the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
In now, David Lee. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First offering on its way. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. And this one just misses off the corner.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Astros plate 2 on the 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 2-0 Houston. Leading off the inning, Gabriel Guerrero, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Cox arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And he misses with it. 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Now to the plate, Chris Taylor. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
A 1 pitch on its way. Favorable call in there for a strike.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Molina, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Now here's 1 hit in the air to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, if this pitcher's going to live in the outer half of the plate, then you're going to have to dive out there and get it. And that's exactly what he did. Hey, that's a heck of a job right there, going the other way after seeing 3 pitches on the outer half.
In now, Sean Rodriguez. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 1 home run and 5 driven in. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Into the box now, Trey Turner, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. He was called out on strikes to open the home first. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. 2-1 count now to the Mariners leadoff batter.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Striding in for Houston, Gary Cox. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Now Hernandez will get back to work here as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Back up the middle. Turner up the middle. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now back. Diego Corona.
Digging in to try it again. Diego Corona. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Bases are empty. One man out. Fouled away. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Gonna be a tough play, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The center fielder, number 13, Archie Chan.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Archie Chan, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Check swing and a quick appeal down to third, but Darryl Parker says he did not go around. It's ball 1. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael.
Striding in once again, Michael Lee. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First offering on its way. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Chan, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he fouls this one off. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's full count now, 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Full count, here it comes. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
So digging in now, number 3. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. First pitch on its way. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
That's wide, 2-0.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Two and 0 count, and the pitch down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
There's a strike as he gets this one over. It's 3-1 now.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Digging in, number 2, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. First pitch coming, here it is. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
The 1-0. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The set and the 1-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Ready with the 1-2 to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Ball 3, not close with the sinker that time.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Here's the payoff pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
Ready now, Nate Walker. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes. And a ball 1-0.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Skied into straightaway right. Guerrero moves over. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1-run scores here in the frame. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Astros 3 and the Mariners nothing. At the plate, Marte, who looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here comes the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Oh, I love this, boys. Mano-y-mano. He's coming to get him with back-to-back big-time heaters.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Now the pitch. And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. A bouncer to the left side. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Nick McHugh.
Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Nick McHugh. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series, 0 for 7. First delivery to him on the way. And looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Nope.
And that misses. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ball and 2 strikes now.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Mariners are down in order. They trail it here 3-0. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park in Seattle as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Thank you, Heidi. Coming to the plate now, number 30, as we begin the top of the 4th.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs. That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Opportunity now to look at some of the future plans for this Mariner organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. Stepping up now, David Lee. First pitch on its way. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. The 0-1 on its way. 1-1. 3 runs, 3 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And Hernandez won't get him to chase this one. It's a full count now, 3-2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Once again, a 3-2. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Gary Cox.
Stepping up to the plate, Gary Cox comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rodriguez is after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Now in the box, Roger
Leading off
Hanna.
for the
He's 0
Mariners,
for 1 thus far.
the first baseman, Roger Hanna.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 6th home run on the season for him. And the Mariners are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Well, before that homer, he was on autopilot, retiring 5 hitters in a row. Just goes to show you, one lapse, one bad location, and all of a sudden you're licking your wounds a bit.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Gabriel Guerrero. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Now the 2-1. Will not catch the zone, ball 3. Waiting on deck, there's Yadi Molina. Swing, strike 2.
Full count. 3-2.
One run on 3 hits and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
The batter, the catcher.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
Here's the 1-1. In there at the letters, 1 and 2 now.
1 ball, 2
That
strikes.
pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Number 2 is under it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Chris Taylor.
Coming to the plate now, Chris Taylor. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Nope.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
1 strike. The count.
Now the 2-1. This one's flared off to the right side. Lee sprinting after it. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Sean.
Stepping into the box, Sean Rodriguez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Taylor leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Over the bullpen and gone. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And the Mariners have come back to tie it at 3. Shot now, Trey Turner, and he's at risk with the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Yeah, and it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. To 2-2 now.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
3 runs already home here. The 2-2 one more time. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Diego Corona. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. Right place, right time, and the leadoff man's gone to start the 5th.
Archie Chan.
Digging in once again, Archie Chan, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. Marte has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
the right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
Now batting, Michael Lee. First pitch on its way. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. Now it's 2-0.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
3-0 to him now. 2 out, nobody on. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Now
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So here's the cleanup hitter, number 3. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set, and the pitch. That's a strike. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Lee stands at second with 2 gone. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The runner scores from second. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. At the plate, number 2, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Here's the first pitch to him, and a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Here's a circle change just above the letters, and he's behind there 2-0.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
And Hernandez will go to first. A runner on first with 2 away. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And he lays off the circle change here as he moves into the driver's seat. 3-1.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
Check by Hernandez. The pitch. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Full count still. Again, another foul ball. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
Now here comes the Mariners skipper out to the mound. And that will be all we see this afternoon of the Cy Young Award winner, Felix Hernandez. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around.
Please.
Edwin Diaz trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Edwin Diaz.
Nate Walker will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 1, if not both of them, home. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Stepping in now, number 30. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. Gone. So a 3-run shot to right center field, his second home run of the game as they open it up to 8-3. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the 2 teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Yeah, Matty B, this has always been known as one of the better pitchers' ballpark. Ken Griffey didn't like to hit here. A-Rod didn't like to hit here. The only guy that seemed to like to hit at this place was Ichiro. Definitely a pitcher's ballpark.
Yeah, without question, Dan. And that's why what they were able to accomplish today with such a high home run total just screams to the ball flying today. Maybe there was a jet stream going out to the gaps. I don't know. But what we saw today is not the norm.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And that misses 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close. So I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Into the box now, Gary Cox. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Lee is off of first with 2 away. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
2-0 count. Here it comes. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Here's a look over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. 2 out with the man at first. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees. Grounded back up the middle, and he'll just step on second for the force, and that'll do it for this half inning. But not before 5 cross the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. Middle of the afternoon here at T-Mobile Park. It's the Astros 8 and the Mariners 3. Digging in now for the Mariners, Marte. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he won't take any chances on that one, as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. Lifted the other way to left center. Cox arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
So stepping in, Mike Trout, 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Gets him looking, strike 3.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done.
Hitter.
Still a lot of game left in this one.
Striding in, Nick McHugh. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive, base hit down the line. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike. The 0-1 on its way. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
That misses. 1-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Here now the 2-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Lee going back at the track, the wall, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his second of the game, as it's now an 8-5 ball game. In now, Gabriel Guerrero. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. It's back to Seattle right after this. Dominic Leone is going to get the call in something of a surprising move here as they're bringing in their closer in the 6th inning.
Leone.
Standing in, Diego Corona. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Diego Corona.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit high and deep is straightaway right field. Guerrero racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Archie Chan will swing it from the left side right here.